All right, Texas and Mississippi State. We've got Texas 7-point road favorites, 46 the total. I'm on the Bulldogs here. Those, we got the cowbells going to be ringing like crazy on a late Saturday afternoon. Arch Manning is still not, impressing me with this offense. I mean, they escaped pretty much with the victory against Kentucky. If Kentucky had better quarterback play themselves, it could have been a different it could have been a different outcome. But again, another I'm being nice when I say this, very pedestrian performance from the passing game from Arch Manning in Texas in that ugly 16-13 overtime win, 12 for 27. Like, he's not even completing 50% of his passes. There was no run game either. 12 attempts for 37 yards for Quentin Wisner for Texas. That's not what you want to see. They're very fortunate. They only had 179 total yards of offense. Kentucky had almost 400 total yards of offense, but Boley had an interception. There were a couple of fumbles. They were missed mistakes, penalties, field goal issues, kicking issues. They almost doubled Texas in time of possession, Kentucky, in that game. You look at the box score and you wonder, how the fuck did Kentucky lose this game? I mean, really, against Texas last week. Give me Mississippi State. Blake Shapen and the offense is solid. They can move the ball a little bit. I know Texas defense is good, but Texas is not an offense I trust laying 7 right now. And I know Mississippi State's defense is a little iffy, but I thought they played pretty well against Florida. Had success early, and then Florida had a hard time getting much going after that. And even though Florida escaped with the win, I thought Mississippi State's defense hung in there last week. And if they hang in there again here, and dare this Texas offense to win by margin with this quarterback, Arch Manning, still having issues. And I think that offensive line has not performed the way we thought for Texas either. So I think it's a home dog spot for me. Mississippi State or nothing for me in this one. C-Mac, what do you think? Texas, Mississippi State.
Yeah, I think it's low scoring too. This total is low. I lean the under. I still think Texas defense is pretty good. Made enough plays like you talked about with Kentucky. We'll get to them. I think it's one of our last games with Kentucky here later. I think in a good spot, kind of like they were last week. A little different team, Kentucky at home. Even how bad they are, the better that offense there. But Mississippi State hung tough. The interception at the end, just killer against Florida there. It didn't matter. Florida, how about them? They just canned them anyways. Didn't matter, booing them off the field. So, but Mississippi State, I like them here. Good old Arch, as they call him. The offense is just out of funk. We talked about some of the problems that they've had. The running back, the receivers aren't getting too much too. Man, the separation. He doesn't have deep receivers.
No one's getting separation.
No one's getting separation.
Playmakers there. I agree. Yep.
Yeah. So, Mississippi State here and under. I mean, if people think it's a buy low in Texas, I just haven't seen it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
With them, at least for separation and a big win.